Alright, hi everyone, welcome to the third video of example solves. This is going to be called neutral as well, so let's get into it. And all scrambles for this video series will be on the description, so make sure to check it out, and just you can learn from my thought process on how I would approach these scrambles if I get these in practice or in competition. So yeah, so let's see, let's take a look. Okay, so I'm doing orange cross here. So I see that so my cross pieces are here, 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 and here. So, and I see this yellow blue and the edge. So this is going to be my first F12 pair. So I'm doing a D prime and U prime at the same time, and then I'm just going to do an R prime F R2 B2. So this solves the cross, and this is my first F12 pair. So I'm just going to solve this, and in here I would probably take a pause because I don't really see too many pairs, and then I would maybe do like a bunch of U, and then I saw these two, so I'm just going to do insert, and then I'm going to insert this pair and this pair, yellow, yellow. Okay, so next scramble. Okay, so in this scramble I'm gonna be doing orange cross once again. This one is gonna be a bit easier because so my cross pieces are here, 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 and here. So all these pieces are really like connected to each other. So I'm just gonna do a D2, and then I'm gonna insert these two pieces at once. So it's just two moves, and then this move. So all pieces are solved, and I can just do a D prime. Now I planned this pair in inspection, so I'm just gonna do insert this pair, and as I'm inserting this pair I saw this, so these two, it's gonna be my second pair into the back, and it's generally a good advice to solve your pairs into the back so that it makes it easier to look ahead for F12 pairs in the front. So I insert this pair into the back, and now a lot of options here, but I'm just going to do this. So this is my third pair, and this is my fourth, and I'm just going to do a sledgehammer, not exactly sledge, but inverse sledge, you can say. So you have this. So a lot of people will just rotate and do sledge, but I'm just gonna do a sledge from this angle. So, and it's pretty nice, the OLL, and then G prime. Okay, the third scramble. Ooh, okay, this is a Wait. Okay, so we can do, so I saw this block right away. So as soon as I saw this block, I was looking for ways to do X cross. So this is one of the biggest advice that I would give is if you see like some kind of blocks in a scramble, and if you're like a like a sub 12 or sub 15 solver, you should try just you should try to make a plan on how you would do an X cross with this. So yeah, just basically just use your own intuition. Like you might make mistakes, but it's okay. So I'm gonna do a so I have so I'm doing blue here. So I have this block, and so I don't know how to preserve that one, but I can definitely preserve this block, and the edge is here, and these three are cross pieces, and I have the final one, which I'm gonna be preserving it in a bit odd way for the X cross. So I'm just gonna so in order to preserve this edge, I'm gonna do a D prime, R prime, D. So I solved my first cross piece. This block stays in the exact same position. So I'm gonna do this R2, and then so I didn't see this, so and then it's just gonna be like that, and then maybe I would see this, so or maybe this, but let's assume I'm doing this pair, or yeah, so let's just assume like that, and I can actually do keyhole here, so I'm just gonna do that, and I see this is my final pair, Olo, then PLO. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so I'm doing blue here once again. So in this scramble, so I have my cross pieces here, 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 and here, and this orange and white, and this edge is going to be my first F12 pair. So I'm going to do a R prime F, and then I'm going to, so it solves these two, and these three, these three, and I have to insert this as my final cross edge. So while I'm inserting this edge, I'm also preserving, so I'm also making this pair. So I'm just going to do a U prime and T prime at the same time, and then I'm going to insert this edge. So as I insert this edge, I'm making this pair as well. So once I finish the cross, I'm just going to insert this pair into the back, and as I insert this pair into the back, I saw these two, so the white red, so this case, so it's pretty easy, so I can just insert this pair like that right away, and I can, maybe I won't see this, but I saw this, so I'm just gonna insert this, and then I rotate, then I'll solve this. This is like me in a typical solve. So, and then Olo, pretty bad case, but yeah. On to the next one. Okay, this is a very hard scramble. It's gonna take me a while to plan. Okay, I'm really struggling here. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna do white here, but I don't know, maybe if I get the scramble in a competition, maybe I don't know what I would do. I would do maybe something like a silly solution and end up getting like a 10 or 11. So yeah, so like this is like the white is the only like the white is the only decent solution that I see, because this pair, it will stay in this, in like that, throughout my cross solution. So I'm just gonna, so I have my cross pieces are here, 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 and here. So I'm just gonna do F prime, D prime, F prime, and then I'm gonna do a D prime, R, F, R2. So it solves. So it's a pretty long cross solution. So, and then D. So the main thing, the why I did this, because this pair is gonna stay preserved. So I'm just gonna insert this, and then I saw this. So I'm just gonna do that, and I saw these two, and I saw these two. And Ola and PLO. Sorry, but I don't know that COLO for that case. So yeah. So yeah, these were the solves for today's video. I will see you on the next one.